Hi, today we're going to be talking about high frequency words. These are words that we have to learn to read very quickly. Some of them are going to be heart words. I'm thinking about what I can mean by heart words. What does it mean when I know something by heart? Have you ever heard anyone say, I know that by heart? What do they mean? Well, listen to this quick story and maybe it'll help you know what I mean by heart. I wake up and I go outside to walk my dog. I notice it's really hot outside. I look up and by heart, I know what the yellow ball in the sky is. The sun, that's right. I know it's what's making me hot. I know by heart that that is what is in the sky, the sun. That means I knew quickly and without having to think really hard that the yellow ball in the sky was the sun. I knew by heart it was the sun. Now look at this picture on the screen. What is this? Wow, you said that so fast. You knew by heart that this was a flower. So what we're going to do now is you're going to pause the video and tell someone around you one thing that you know by heart. You know quickly what it is by heart. So pause the video and tell someone around you what you know by heart. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at three words, three high frequency words. Some of these are going to be heart words and some of them will not be heart words, okay? Our first high frequency word is uh. Uh is a heart word. Notice that this heart is colored in. It is a heart word. We have to know the word by heart. We know that the letter A makes the A sound, not the sound. So that's why we have to know that when we see this word, it says That's why it is a heart word, okay? Our next high frequency word is had. Notice that there's no heart up on the top corner, which means this is not a heart word. So that means we can sound out this word to figure out what it is. Had, had, had. Our next high frequency word is go. Notice that there is a heart at the top of the corner here. Notice that the heart is not colored in. If the heart is not colored in, that means that it's a heart word, but only for now. When we learn new and more reading tricks, the word go will eventually not be a heart word. But for now, go is a heart word. Go. G-O. Go. The word the O in the word go is what makes it a heart word because the O, we know it usually makes the sound ah, not O. But in the word go, O makes the O sound. So that's why it's a heart word. We have to know by heart that the O says O in go. So go, G-O, go. Had, H-A-D, had. Uh, A, uh. All right, so now we're gonna go back to our slides. All right, now we are going to do a little bit of what I did with the cards together using these slides. First, we will say the word. Next, we will read it in a sentence. Then we will spell it. Last, we will say the word again. You're gonna do it with me. You ready? Let's do it. Uh, say it. Good. Now let's look at it in a sentence. My dog is a big animal. Now you read it. Good. Now I'm going to spell it. A. Now you spell it. Good. Now I'm going to read it. Now you read it. Good. Now this is the word in different fonts. It what I mean by font is the letters are in different styles. They look different. That's what I mean by font. The word is in different fonts, but it still says and it's still one of our heart words. Okay? Notice that in with the word I had the heart at the top corner, meaning it's a heart word. Okay? And also notice that it's highlighted. It's highlighted because the A is the part of the word that is makes it a heart word because A usually says but in the word the A says So that's what makes it a heart word. All right. Our next word is had. Notice that there is no heart at the top corner. All right. Had. Now you say it. Had. Now I'm going to read it in a sentence. I had to sit. Now you read it. Good. I'm going to spell it H-A-D. Now you spell it. Good. Say it. Had. Good. Now, again, there's no heart at the top corner, which means it is not a heart word. It's not a heart word, so that means we can sound out this word to figure out what it is. Ad. Now you sound it out. Good. Had. All right. Now this is the word had in different fonts. The font might change, but it still says had. Okay. Our next high frequency word is go. Now you say it. Good. Notice that there is a heart at the top corner, but notice this heart is not colored in, which means it's a heart word for now, but someday it will not be a hard word when we learn new reading tricks. All right. What makes go a hard word is the O. Usually we know that O makes the sound off, but in the word go, the O makes the O sound. So we have to learn that by heart. So go. Say it again one more time. Good. Now I'm going to read it in a sentence. I want to go home. Now you read it. Good. I'm going to spell it G-O. Now you spell it. Good. Go. Now you say it. Good. Here is go in different fonts. It's in different fonts, but they all still say go. Go, 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 go. Which one's your favorite font? Pause and tell someone that is around you. All right, so we are going to do what we just did again, but we're going to do it quickly, okay? All right. You say it. My dog is a big animal. You read it. A. You spell it. Now you read it. Had. Now you read it. I had to sit. Now you read it. H-A-D. Now you spell it. Good. Had. Now you sound it. Good. Go. Now you say it. I want to go home. Now you read it. Good. G-O. Now you spell it. Go. Now you say it. Okay, now let us move on to a new activity. First, I'm going to show one of the high frequency words. Next, we are going to read the word. Last, you will tell me what part of the word you think we have to know by heart. If it's a word we don't have to know by heart, then let me know. All right, so the first word is, what is it? Go. Good. It's go. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to pause the video and tell someone around you if one, if it's a heart word, and two, if it is a heart word, which letter makes it a heart word? So again, you're going to pause the video and one, tell someone if it's a heart word or not a heart word, and two, if it is a heart word, tell someone which part makes it a heart word. All right, I hope you pause the video and talk to someone about if it is or is not a heart word, and if it is a heart word, which letter makes it a heart word. Let's see if you got it correct. Go is a heart word, and the O is what makes it a heart word. The O is the letter that's trying to make us confused because it's saying O in the word go, but usually we know that O makes the ah sound. So this is a word that we have to know by heart, okay? Next word, good, So is a heart word? You're going to pause the video and tell someone if one, if is or is not a heart word, and two, if it is a heart word, what letter is making it a heart word? So pause the video. Okay, I hope you paused the video. Now we're going to see if you got your answer correct. Uh is a heart word. It's a word we have to know by heart because the letter A is not making its usual sound ah, it's making the sound. All right, so we have to know that by heart. Now, the next word is, what is it? Had. Good. Is this a heart word? You're going to pause the video and one, tell someone if it is or is not a heart word, and two, if it is a heart word, which letter makes it the heart word? Pause the video. Okay, I hope you paused the video and let's see. It is not a heart word, which means we can sound out the word had to figure it out. Let's sound it out together right now for practice. Had, had. Now your turn. Good. All right. So today we learned about high frequency words and how some high frequency words are heart words, meaning we have to know them by heart. We have to know them quickly. All right. We learned that the word is a word we must learn by heart. Had is not a heart word, which means we can sound it out, and go is a heart word until we learn more reading tricks. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.